Hi y'all. So this video is to take you through our self-designed conditioning practices that I developed. So my sort of projected starting date is in 2 weeks, and that is due to I have fractured the medial digit of my fifth phalange on my right foot. So also I'll kind of be I'll be demonstrating maybe some of the things that require less pressure on that today. So I guess let's just get started. So the beginning of my warm-up, I decided to put somatic work at the beginning and at the end of this whole thing, just so that I have something to compare how my body feels after each exercise. So it starts with 15 minutes, or 15 minutes, like 5 minutes of somatic work. And then really what I'm focusing on with that is just like pelvis and shoulder rockings, like on the side, and feeling the support of the ground and what parts of my body want to lift off and what parts want to cling. And then so we have roughly 4 minutes of 45 seconds each of burpees, jogging in place, plie pulses, squats. And then it goes into about 5 minutes of like a sort of Laban inspired joint mobilizer that I created in Movement Fundamentals our freshman year, which goes through like body half, a lot of like shoulder and hip mobilizers, heel rockings, and kind of like spinal shockers, and then some sort of like spiraling things to get the core awake. And then another pulse raiser of just 45 seconds of jogging and 45 of squats. So the upper body, so I've split the main workout into 2 parts. So we have upper body and we have lower body, and I'll be alternating daily, like over the 4 days of the week. So the upper body starts with 5 minutes of 100s. Most of these things can be increased with the use of a TheraBand or even like heavy books around the house or things. So we have 5 minutes of 100s from Pilates exercises, 5 minutes of Karen Clippinger's C curves, and I think I'll also be alternating crescent rolls when I get kind of bored with those. And then we have 5 minutes of crunches with like kind of twisting things going on. And then for the scapula, I think I called these like flights or something, because I don't remember what they're called. We did them in class. It's just like on all fours and keeping the spine stable, you're adducting and abducting the scapula. Next is 3 minutes of Irene Dowd's volutes, mainly focusing on the part that includes kind of the upper body, and then the part where you're on your side and it's like activating from the hip and it's curling and opening. We go there to shoulder flies, just kind of, yeah. And then, sorry, the scap flies were earlier. The shoulder flies are the ones that go on the horizontal plane. Then we have 2 minutes of bicep curls, 2 minutes of tricep dips, and 2 minutes of seated rows and of archers. And all of those, or many of those, will be using TheraBand edition just inherently. So the lower body, we just have foot series, 3 minutes, 3 minutes of Elliot Keller's shin burners, which is, I'll kind of do a brief overview. It's exercises that involve a lot of like play in the ankle and the tarsus, as well as the muscles in kind of the back here. So it gets really all of the extensors and flexors that would activate the lower leg and the foot. Bird dogs with the leg flexion for the hamstring, clamshells, the internal rotator thing that will help for external, and then 5 minutes of squats, 5 minutes of Jane Fonda adductors, then targeted stretching, 3 minutes of constructive rest, and then 2 minutes of the somatic work that I did in the beginning. So yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks so much.